Hello, hello. I just realized the microphone was on the whole time. Things are I'm a mess today. I gotta tell you. We're almost playing some Mega Man though. So there was a false alarm earlier, basically. Like around 11 o'clock. I accidentally hit start streaming. I was recording. I think it's my controller. What day? It better not be. Today feels like a Friday. I am super scatterbrained. Where in the world? Hang on. We gotta put the light on. Watch it. You get a little cameo. There it is. Ta-da! Alright, already off to a great start. Freaking. Okay, Deoxer, John, RPG Man, Baron, good to see you folks. I hope you're doing well today. Happy Thursday. It is Thursday, isn't it? I thought yesterday was Wednesday. I think it's Thursday. It's Thursday. Okay, here we go. Today we are going to go off to the Dalmud Desert. Because that is the Dalmud that we're in. And let's see about the map that we may need here. It's a big desert. They weren't kidding. Okay. We got our map, and for this we need to go to Alabard to get the Gem of Dawn. We need the Mercury. Oh, which we do have. We can finally start that. So there's gonna be like a lot of like, hey, bring this to this and go here to do that. But we actually only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 maps left. So we will be done with this ideally in the next week or so. It's going to be one of the longer games that we've played through for sure. DD Dragon, who's that? Hey, congratulations on the stream streak. Good job. And yep. Where are you? Here. I see it from earlier. There was yeah, you hit the 30 stream streak. Congratulations. So there are 7 maps left, and we will do our best to get through these in decent timing. You know what? It's all right. With this is going to be our beefy dragging unit. This is going to be the holder of all things that need holding. Warren's good. I mean, most of these I'm pretty happy with now. I don't think that we're going to be needing much else here in terms of promotion stuff. But one can't be too careful, of course. Let's see. So we'll send these blokes up here down the middle. Strategy RPGs are long. Third strongest mole. What's up? How you doing? Let's get our Saradin up a little higher. And let me get your entry. I also got RPG Man. I got your entry in as well. Congratulations. Tomorrow we will be ending the giveaway. So we will do that. Uh-oh. Every time I see uh-oh, I panic a little bit. Your stream reset. You know what? Was it from earlier today, or were you here yesterday? I don't remember you being here yesterday, Aegis. Ravaging Justice, I got you as well. Giveaway does end tomorrow. Sorry about that. And let's see. Let's get DD Dragon. Oh, you lurked yesterday? Okay, so here's what happens, and I do apologize. So at around 11 o'clock this morning, I was recording footage for reels and things like that, videos and stuff. I was recording NES games. I hit up Mario 3, Maniac Mansion, and then I get to Mega Man 2, and I accidentally hit start streaming instead of start recording. Now, in my defense, I'm an idiot. In my defense, no, the streaming and recording buttons are right next to each other on OBS. So, Hormzuza Castle to the northwest used to be a hideout for those on the run from the law. Now it's being used as an imperial base. This reminds me of a Unicorn Overlord map that was in a desert. The clincher was that there was windstorms that prevented you from seeing stuff. And because you do, you have a 3-stream streak. That makes sense. It would be 0 right now with the Mega Man affecting me. It must have been from when the internet was wonky. Well, it's weird because I've been told by some folks that there were streams that they missed, but the streak got kept up anyway. So I don't really know what that's all about. I really have no idea. Twitch in general seems like it's pretty janky, you know? The leader of the Empire's forces here is the ninja master Procon. He is a traitor who assassinated his king Ophase and joined the Empire. Well, we are in the business of taking down traitors, so let's handle that. I think this is going to be a short map, so I'm actually going to try and get multiple... we'll try and get multiple maps in today. See if we can't do 2 of them. The streaks are pretty weird. I think I recall you mentioning that as well, Baron. So I'm not really sure what issue causes that, but it is peculiar. Okay, so let me pull up the map. It wasn't really a Mega Man stream. Major Rage, yeah, it wasn't really. I was just recording footage. I accidentally hit start stream. That's the long story short. So I'm sorry. Oh yeah, people got excited. I was like, how was everybody ready to hop in here? It's the middle of the morning. It's not the right time. Maybe I should start streaming at 11. I don't know. Aw, lovers. Lucky. And from ancient times, the ninjas have lived in a world of darkness separate from our own. Procon hates that fact and is said to be supported by Endora. It's ninja is plural, right? Not ninjas. I thought ninja was plural. I don't know. Hey, happy National Demon Core Day? What the... Oh, that reminds me. Happy today in RPG history. Happy birthday to Baroque from PS2. They've never remade it because if it's Baroque, don't fix it. I'm on 83. Oh, 83. Holy smokes. There are no plurals in Japanese, so all Japanese words are already plural. Wait, so if there's no plurals, then they're already all plural? What? So, how's that work though for like transliteration and stuff like that, you know? If we're like anglicizing words, is there any there's no sushis or ninja. They don't have separate words for a singular or plural. Got it. Another star? There's no set rules. Many of those hiding in a Hormuzza castle are ninjas. They have forgotten that they were once knights and have been robbing people. So in Japanese then, what would you do to say the difference between, you know, one person or a group of people? Just use a totally different word. Freudian slip. Let's see. There is a... There's like a... There's like a... It's gonna be real hard to actually like see where some of these treasures are supposed to be. I think it's right around here. So we're gonna look for a couple of these. We're gonna go spelunking. We're gonna... Ooh, we're gonna buy stuff? No, I don't need that. And then up here... Really difficult to tell. Like something like this, maybe? We'll see if we can't find that. And then there's those 3 towns. There's another town over there next to that oasis. And got that one there. Okay, so yeah, a handful of things, but nothing too major. And let's get some reinforcements up in here, just in case. You never know. Anything could happen. I fight it out already. They use the same word and you guess by context. Really? So person and crowd is the same word then? I did get your entry, DD Dragon. I did. Like you wouldn't say person and mob are like the same word, right? A draw, that's the first draw that we've had. That's actually pretty interesting. Let me use all heal here. Oh, I didn't know that guy was at 0. Well, Mina for everyone. Okay, so there are different words then, right? Let me see. What am I gonna do with all these revives? What you gonna do with all these revives? All these revives, you're gonna give me 5. It's not a separate word for a group of what you want. It's just the same word. Got it. Yeah, that like I got when you said that, and then my next question was, okay, but then there are different words for like, you know, like again, like audience or crowd or versus like a single person, but no difference between person and persons. Got it. So are you fluent in this, or this is just from watching anime? Honest question. I didn't mean to phrase it that way. It just came out that way. How about we use some of these things? Let's see. We got star. We got 2 of these, so we're just gonna use them. Oh my goodness. Oh, damage. 3 years? Okay, cool. Yeah, 3 years wouldn't be enough to get fluent on it. On a language, but is it something that you kept up on since college? You have any like opportunity to use it, speak it, anything like that? I actually don't know how old you are too. You could be fresh out of college. I have no idea. Oh, Lordy, come on. It's interesting to see the AI turn this on. Oh, does your wife speak Chinese then? You're 43. Oh, you're older than I am. So it's been a long time since college then, right? IMO self-declared fluency is very subject to Dunning-Kruger. Actually don't know what that is. I'll be the first to admit it. Some Mandarin. Ah, got it. Yeah. I remember my brother trying to learn Mandarin when he got out of college. He went to China for a while. Not an easy language. Right now, kids and I are trying to learn Hawaiian. And it's just very particular. There's rules like, you can have as many vowels as you want in a row. A word has to end in a vowel, and there cannot be two consonants next to each other. So obviously there's a lot that can happen. But Hawaiian's a very limited language in that there's only, forget what it is, I think 13 letters, and one of them is an apostrophe. It represents a glottal stop. It's highly descriptive, so you could have, 17 different words to carry something in a different way. And yet there are obviously words that do not exist in Hawaiian until they're officially added. Things like computer, I just learned recently. I think it's something like Lolo Eke, which means electric brain. But there's no, obviously the ancients didn't have any use for, or any word for computer. Family's been here since the 1800s. Oh, okay, cool. Trend between competency and confidence that hits a minimum before bouncing back. Interesting. Confidence and competency. I gotta look into that. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm fluent in any language, I'll tell you that. Okay, found that one. Now, I think it's gonna be a real punk trying. No, devil card. It's gonna be a real punk trying to find some of the treasures out here. The great mage Gizelfie lives in this town, but he's hiding somewhere from Procon. Please finish Procon off and restore peace to our land. Oh yeah, and then we gotta come back and do stuff. Okay, let me send some more broskies out. We're gonna have Tristan come out and land right around here, and then we'll push up. Yeah, I mean there are a lot of English words too, so like learning those, it's definitely challenging, maybe we can get this one out as well. And then we'll just kind of like push up with the bad guy units. There we go. But there's a lot of people who are like, I know Spanish because they can introduce themselves and order food. And then people are like, I studied this 4 years and I'm not fluent. For sure. Well, fluency, I've heard fluency can take longer than 3-4 years. I can't remember what the number was, but I remember hearing that. But yeah, I mean, if I had a nickel for every person who was like, I know Japanese, and they know like, some magic spells from Naruto, and I was like, I don't think you know Japanese, I made that mistake when I was studying in England. I told classmates I knew French because I knew French from high school, and then so there's a French tourist who was there in York, and he needed directions, and they're like, oh, go talk to that guy over there, he knows French. So the guy comes up, je me parle fort souvent de leur dire sur les compliments, and I was like, what? I don't know. They're not spells. Okay, see, this is what I mean, Major Rage. They're not spells. I was very deliberate with my choice of words because I think that underscores the point. But yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Magic. Fluency really requires being stuck using it daily. I got you. See, at least you knew what it is, though. I mean, some people will take bait and they don't even know that they're chewing on bait. They think they're just chewing on like a steak or something. Fluency requires being stuck using it daily, not just courses. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. That's why I asked Ravaging Justice about if he has an opportunity to use it. Because I think if you don't use a language... So, for example, I took several classes on Greek when I was in college. I don't speak Greek. I can parse Greek, maybe. I could do a little Greek translation. But I don't speak Greek, and I don't claim to speak Greek, because that would be not true. Absolutely. Let's see. What do we want to do? Can we? Well, we're already full up. So. Okay, I have no idea where this is supposed to be. This treasure right around here. And I could look for that forever, so I'm just kind of gonna give it up. Steak with a hook tastes just as good until you get to the hook part. Then, I mean, hooks don't taste good. And I've had a hook inside my body, so grew up as a fisherman. You're gonna get hooks inside all kinds of places, and I'll leave that up to your imagination. But yeah, the hook doesn't taste good. It enhances the iron flavor. Said like somebody who has never had a hook in their body. It's horrible. Having a hook in your body is awful. I still got a scar from it. Had to learn conversational Spanish firsthand because my first job started off by learning curse words and slurs. That's usually how it goes, right? Yeah. I worked in Southern California, so I had quite a bit of that myself. We started with that. Surprised with people responding that understood. Yeah. I really enjoy listening. So right now, again, I'm trying to learn Hawaiian. So we're listening to audio in Hawaiian, music in Hawaiian, stories in Hawaiian, picking out words and trying to get a sense of how the language is structured, what its rhythm is like, all that sort of thing. When I spent a summer in Germany, I could probably have a German conversation about causes word for bus. Yeah. There's a lot to a language too, you know. Pierce your brother's ear with a fish hook? Dang. The SoCal experience. Is der bus? Is it bus or bus? One of my favorite jokes from one of the newer Muppet movies. When they're touring in Germany. And they're looking at the venue. And outside there's a sign that says Die Muppets. And like Rolf is like, Die Muppets? And Statler and Waldorf are like, guess the reviews are out early. I was like, Die Muppets. This is a review. That's great. I think that's good. Sarge Smash, how's it going? Basic understanding of French was awesome once. I mean, I imagine you would, right? Based on where you live, huh? But then, I guess I take that for granted. Like, I didn't know Hawaiian when I lived in Hawaii, so. Sargy Poo, how you doing? Hey, just as a reminder to everybody, tomorrow is the end of the giveaway, finally. We extended it a little further. We're going to be picking a winner tomorrow. So get in all your last entries, and good luck to just about everybody. Yeah, everybody, Use a nap. Dan, you did it wrong. Sarge, I got you. Oh, there you go. Dan did it right. He knew what he was doing. Okay, I got you, folks. We've got 194 entries. That's pretty cool. Not too shabby, y'all. We're in a two-headed ogre tournament of Magic the Gathering. Our opponents spoke French and were openly discussing their plans, thinking you didn't know French. Oh! You're going to discuss your plans and ensure your opponent doesn't speak French. Dang. And this happened in Canada? That seems kind of silly. Like, isn't that one of the official languages out there? I'll admit, I don't know much about Canada at all. But, yeah, a little surprising there. What a story, though. I bet you felt great about yourself after that. You're just like, I'm a god among men. Hey, may the blessings of the gods follow you. Speaking of, what do we got here? This is We could use that. Let's use these up because the inventory gets full. There we go. Couldn't stop beaming? Yeah, that I would feel pretty proud of myself there. Even better too, did your parents put you through college or put you through any like lessons or anything regarding? Hey, what has happened to the sound? Okay. Ooh, I wonder if this is... Alright, second What the heck? I'm gonna try and reach behind this. It's trying. Voxirus, how are you? Oh yeah, you could hear the game? Okay, let me know if you hear the game's music, because I'm actually not. I can only hear, like, garbled audio. I have no idea what could be causing this right now. Shoot. So I turned off my headset and turned it back on, and now it's fine. So basically, for me... the music started turning into like choppy, tinny, garbled noise. So I just bought these headphones like less than a year ago. What on earth? Super irritating. Yeah, I pulled the audio lines and stuff like that, thinking, oh, you know, that's the issue is. Oh yeah, look, we got Dragon Team right here. This is cool. This is a really cool unit. Let's you know what? We can indulge ourselves. Turn a little bit of the animation back on because these guys are really cool. Give me another team attack. Yeah. Dang. Switch to the Sega chipset? Ah! I love it. I love it. You know, I do. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah, so the bzzzt was because I pulled the line out of the computer. The audio in, but it looks like it's okay now. So I think it was the headset. Oh man, you got me with that. I mean, that's funny. That is just freaking funny, is what it is. Okay, give me a second here. Sega quality audio. Freaking hilarious. Y'all are funny. Where is... here we go. Okay, what else we got? There's a... I mean, goodness knows where the heck this is supposed to be. Like right here, maybe? Really hard to find. Like any items here. of the moon. Procon was the head of the ninja army supported by the kingdom of Ophase. You mean the ninja's army? Why would someone like that wish to assassinate King Ophase and help the empire? I don't know why, but I do know that we don't want someone like that living around here. Not in good old Dalmud Desert. We'll see if we can't find that as well. And there should be something right here. There it is. It's a magic thing. I don't know. Okay, I do want to catch these guys as they come back around.
Liberation.
Ooh, world card. You know what? I think I've got a bunch of these, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I've already got like 3 of those. I haven't really been using them. Probably should start doing that. The assassin Procon was sent here to assassinate the mage Gizolfi. Who is Gizolfi? Why, he's only the greatest mage on the continent. He lives far to the east of here, in the city of Alibard. Dalmudian nights, Dalmudian days, more often than not, hotter than hot. We'll just take care of those guys. Easy. Child's play. On Sega, that would sound like... Sega sounds like somebody's choking Donald Duck with like a monkey wrench. You can quote me on that one. That one's going to be in my next book, by the way. I'm sure people will love it. Alright. Here we go! So many fights. There's a lot of fights here. Oh, you know what? I got... oh, I thought I had a judgment card. Well, I have 2 justice cards. Okay, well that doesn't help. We could go full nuke and hit him with a sun. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Don't knock one from your grave. Feed us all the Sega hatred. Okay. I mean, yeah. I'll do it. I could do that all day. I really could. You know. Okay, all we gotta do now is revive two friendies. There we go. Yes! You know what? It was totally worth it. Because I didn't really want to deal with the undead. I didn't want to. So using the sun card to nuke our own lich. I mean, he deserved it. You know? He is a lich. We know we want when we get a rise out of red. That's what I'm here for, basically. If you need a rise from me, you can have it. That's how it works. I am here to be. What did our darling Mr. Tempered say? It was he who reacts is or no. I can't remember what it was. It was like he who reacts will find himself provoked or something like that. I don't know. Well, cool. You just go right on back here. The princess unit is staggering. Yeah, we're already almost done with this map, so we'll probably chew through 2 of these maps today. That'll leave us with 5 maps left. The calm intellectual. I've never been called. I've been called many things, but I don't know if I've ever been called calm intellectual. People don't usually volunteer that kind of compliment. Instead of intellectual, I usually get pedantic or pretentious, that sort of thing. Need to get that on a shirt. That's got to be on a shirt already, right? Somebody has had to have made that a thing already. Oh, there was a temple right there. I think that's it. Honestly, I think that's everything. So, maybe we will have our princess do the honors. Oh yes, there's a couple more treasures, but they're gonna be too hard to find on this. We just need bro over here to find the thing. Is it on the south side or something like that? Let's see. It's hard to tell from the image. Not as many encounters. Yeah, it's a fairly straightforward map. The other thing too is I think both playthroughs that I've had of this, the end gets faster. Because you got stronger units. You could just kind of blitz through a lot. Instead of early game. Early game is a lot slower for me. Hey, there's a judgment card. Great card. Okay, now we're gonna rush the boss here. That is what the wizard Gazolfi was saying. It is said that there was originally 13 white mages. I wonder if that means that there's also a 13th Zodiac Stone somewhere. Only in FF Tactics, yeah. Okay, let's go get him. You found it on Etsy? So I knew it. I knew it. There's no way it wasn't gonna be on there. I'll just go for it. We'll just split these up, get these covered, and skip their second wave. It's gonna happen. Come on. There we go. And then let's see, for this map, go to Oliabard, so we need to come back here after beating the boss. And then we'll see if we can't get through, looks like the Horion Sea after this. Gotta get that H in there, Horion Sea. Oh, Stud! The Stud is here. How's it going, Stud Muffin? Yes! That's always a great first impression, because I think this is the first time you popped into my stream. So, I was recording footage earlier. We do CRT streams here, so you're watching an actual CRT TV run real hardware. And I was recording some of that earlier, and it had just happened to be Mega Man 2. And then I accidentally hit start streaming instead of start recording. I see chat light up. I'm like, oh crap! So yeah, that's there you go. It was pretty tops. I think there was a little torso cameo too. 2 streams in one day. Whee! Ivory, eggshell, cream, off-white, bone, corn silk, dove, pearl, beige, white, linen white, baby powder, and ghost white. Vox Iris dedication right there. Stud. Hey, yeah. Look, the giveaway ends tomorrow. You should be able to see a picture of it in the on the profile page for my channel. We're giving away the NES 30 8-bit do controller. Have you ever used 8-bit do before? It was pretty great. Mega Man 2 has a lot of them, pretty easy to start with. Like start with Metal. I always start with Metal Man. Plus that music's great. Okay, right here, I'll show you a picture. I'll show you that way you don't have to do nothing. Here we go. Are y'all ready for this? So this actually ends tomorrow. We've been running this for like over a month. All anybody had to do is follow the channel and type in the thing. You could get an extra entry every day that I'm live. 1 extra entry per day, even if I accidentally do 2 streams. It was, John, over on YouTube. It was the actual physical version of Mega Man 2. Most of my batteries still work on the NES games. Some of them don't. But I don't think that Mega Man 2 had a battery, though, because it had a password system. So it didn't contain its own saves.
So you've made it this far, have you? You will never know the feeling of only being allowed to live in the dark. Listen, history is not made by foolish heroes like yourselves. We ninja are the one who have shaped history. And by killing you now, my name will be placed in the history books.
Yeah, good job, man. Best song is Wily Stage 1. Best boss theme. I really like the Flashman theme, I really do. Okay, let's hit these folks with a couple things. You can get a judgment card. And Stud Muffin, hey, how's Chrono Trigger treating you? Did you end up tying the bow on that one, or what's up with that? How's that been going? As long as you don't want a properly functional D-pad. Have you had an 8-bit do, Dan, without a properly functional D-pad? I'm using one of theirs right now, actually, and it works just fine. I don't think I've had any D-pad issues with them before. Wily's stage 1 is great. Woodman's theme, super good. Not even close to finishing. Hey, thanks for the GGs. What part are you at on Chrono Trigger? No spoilers, by the way. Stud, I think you're playing through it. You're getting through a part of the game that you haven't been through before, right? If I remember right. No, there's not a bad track in that whole soundtrack. That's a great secondary question too. Is like, what's a video game that has a soundtrack with no bad tracks in it? The whole thing. Let's see if anybody... No, I mean, I think we're pretty much all good for all that. Had that as your alarm? Oh, yeah. See, I did the same thing with Zeal Kingdom. And at a certain point, I was like, I don't really want to associate this with getting up and being grumpy. Only the Ultimate controllers have had Dawada. Oh, there's got to be D-pads. It lasts more than a few months before getting all kinds of wonky. That's shocking. Because, yeah, I'm actually using controllers. Well, this one's new. But I'm still using controllers on my Switch that I've had for years. I've never had that issue. Mega Man 2 streams in one day. Oh, yeah. Gotta get that. Just got to how far I was before, which is... Oh, you just crafted the Masamune. Okay. The game is about... I mean, so I've seen... it's my favorite game of all time, so I've watched a lot of people play through Chrono Trigger and kind of had a little bit of fun documenting their experience playing it for the first time and stuff like that. You're about to get to a part of the game where everything hits the fan, and people are like, wow, just blown away. It's wonderful to see it pretty much every time. Yeah, you get a couple people who are like, I don't like good things. You know, and they'll be like, Chrono Trigger's overrated, and I have good opinions about things, stuff like that. But most regular people who, you know, can recognize good for good, know what's up. So, Chrono Cross does have a solid soundtrack. One of my favorite things about Chrono Cross is that soundtrack that has that sound of real instruments. I always thought that was so cool. Where you could hear, like, the fingers sliding on the frets of the guitar. Very, very cool. Oh, you know what? Actually, shoot. I didn't get the gem. Can I beat this stage? I did not. Here, let me ask. I think John is still around, right? John, I didn't get the gem of Dawn. And traded the Mercury array for that in the desert. Do I need to get that before starting this level, or can I just beat this level and then go back for the gem? E33 soundtrack, I need to play E33. Eternal Debate, 2 or 3? I'd say 2. Yeah, definitely. 3 I didn't grow up with, so I always struggle with 3. But 3 has excellent music too. Oh, what was unfinished in 3? It's got 8 bosses and all that, right? Yes. Time's Scar, right? For the Chrono Trigger or Chrono Cross intro. I remember the first time I saw that. Oh yeah, there it is, Time's Scar. You can exit the stage and go back. All right, let's do that. I did spend some money deploying, but oh, I can't exit now. I could reset though, because I saved right. So, Stud, you're playing Chrono Trigger. You really like Chrono Cross. What are some of your other favorite RPGs? We'll get to know each other a little better. 3 was your first Mega Man game. One of the last things I got right. Aw. Oh, that's a very precious memory, sounds like. So the NES 30 and NES controller that is Bluetooth input. Yes. Let me pop it up on screen again. So this is a wireless Bluetooth controller, or it can be wired as well. I've used it both ways. You can use it on a Switch. You can use it on PC. It can attach to phones. I haven't really tried it on anything beyond that, but it's pretty versatile because of the Bluetooth compatibility, and then there's the wired connection as well. This particular one comes with a commemorative 30th anniversary keychain made out of metal for the Famicom. So you can enjoy that as well. Should you win, I will send it to you free if you're in the lower 48, the contiguous United States. If you're outside of that, then I just ask you to pay shipping. But if you don't want it and you do win it, you can always donate to somebody else. And we'll go from there. Okay, so let's see. We need to get, I think it's this place. Is where they said, yeah, Aliabard. Is it Pogram? After getting the gem of doing a Dolmite Desert to get another item. Okay, we'll go there. Walk me through it, John. One step at a time. Okay, let me take this down. There we go. Before that, we gave away a Breath of Fire 1 vinyl record, the soundtrack. I want to do a lot of giveaways in the coming months because I'm planning a big move. I'm planning to go back home to Hawaii, ideally. So I do have a lot of things that I should find a new home for that could make other people happy. So, yeah, keep an eye out. If you don't win this one, there'll be other things. I might have other controllers, other soundtracks, a few games. There's a couple big item stuff that I might give away, but I don't know yet. Oh, you have the Quicksilver, so you've met with Boltorano.
It seems that you've been acknowledged as a true hero, Europea. In that case, I must give you this Gem of Doom. A recurrence of the Ogre battle must be avoided at any cost. This is your destiny.
What will they find out there, Doctor? Okay, let's leave, and we'll go to Pogram. Okay, so revisit town of Para in the Pogram stage with Doan to get an Olden Orb. Okay, let's go there. I think I remember this. It's the one all the way on the far side, right? Oh, yes! SNES love. On this channel, I don't remember if I mentioned this when I rated you recently. And it was really cool to meet new people. I think that's something I'm going to attempt to do on Twitch, is just meet new people. It's hard to get people from like Twitter or Discord or Facebook or other platforms over here to watch this. So I'm like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna get people on Twitch, meet people on Twitch, build community out here, and so that's my big focus right now. But anyway, big thing that I'm trying to do right now is get through every Super Nintendo RPG released in English during the lifetime of the system. So it's about 47 games. I wrote a book on the first half of those games last year, and then looking to republish that first volume and then publish a second volume soon. But we've only got 4 games left. Might and Magic 2, Might and Magic 3, Super Ninja Boy, and Terranigma. Saving Terranigma for last since it was the last RPG officially released in English for the Super Nintendo during its lifetime. And I've heard really good things about Terranigma from like people I trust too, not like just from like talking heads and stuff like that, you know? So I am really looking forward to that. Considering doing a giveaway of some Nintendo-inspired prints you got recently. Oh, that's pretty cool. Well, you know, you never know, too. I mean, I've done some giveaways where there's no interest. I've done some where there are. You just, you know, do what you can.
Boltorano. Oh, you've brought me the Gem of Doom. Please keep it and also take this old orb. Take those 2 gems to the witch Tarut in the town of Ramoto on the Ryan Sea. If you take these to Tarut, a whole new door will be opened on your life. May the gods walk with you.
He had no nose. Okay, let's leave. Yes! We will do the old pondering. I'm so happy that that was ultimately a Lord of the Rings meme. Because that was Saruman depicted as the original ponderer of the orb. That's after we finish it? Okay, got it. Alright, try this again, then. And let me get a map up too, and then we'll just start rapidly taking these over. Oh yeah, I forgot this map kind of like there's like stuff behind you, curiously. So James, what's going on? We're gonna ponder all the orbs today. What's up with you? How's things? Let's start down here and then we'll move up. I remember when I played this stage, I was like, oh, cool, like an opportunity to use mermaids and Kraken. And I barely did anyway, so it's a shame. It's a darn shame is what it is. Thought I had backed out of that. Very chill today? Well, that's good. That's good. And what have you been up to for gaming, James? Oh, you know what? There was a really steep GameStop sale recently. I'm not gonna keep that one. Have you heard about the High Monk Randalls? He takes advantage of people's weakness of religion to make himself rich. It's said that only those who believe are saved. Yeah, GameStop was doing a bunch of games for 15 bucks. Some of them first-party Nintendo Switch games. So I picked up the Mario RPG remake. I don't know if any of you have played that one. And then I also picked up Brothership, which I really wanted to play. But for 15 bucks on a Nintendo first-party game, that's pretty huge. Randall's is an embarrassment to the name of the temples. He declares attacks for the blessing of the gods, attacks for a tribute to the gods. When I think that a man like that is High Monk, it makes me so mad I could spit. Do not turn my father's house into a house of merchandise. Sale was good. Grammy, SMRPG, Brotherhood. Yeah, those two were the obvious choices, right? I nearly picked up Suikoden, but they did not have it for Switch by the time I got to the thing. They had it for PS5, and I was, you know what? The portability really helps me finish RPGs. So I wound up passing on that, but I got some other gifts and things for the family. The High Monk Randalls is rumored to be the biggest coward in the Empire. Got Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Oh yeah, and there was the Marvel vs. Capcom stuff. I should have grabbed that, but I thought I would wait until November. Membership, they would have been $10 each. Oh yeah, if you've still got a membership to GameStop. I don't know anybody who does, but I'm sure they're out there, right? Maybe people would have had a membership to GameStop if they'd successfully purchased eBay. You know that? I can't believe that's a real thing. Oh yeah, these are all the bad guys. So we got a lot of dark, spooky magic stuff. I didn't see what it was. But that's alright, we can get rid of Star. Oh, Empress card, that's a good one. Mr. Thou, how's it going? The ruler of this land, Randall's, has ruined the temples here. He declares it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Mr. Thou, how are you? Never realized how long this game is, never actually completed it. And how could I when I only rented it for like a week at a time? So over half an hour at a time during lunch breaks. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching and enjoying and all that. We, you know, we're just kind of doing our best. And, it's been fun. I really, really, really like this game, but it's not great for my play style. I generally play at an extremely slow pace. Okay. Hey, the PG chat in here, not 80s PG, 2026 PG. Debonair. All right, let's see. Let's get some of this stuff cleared ASAP. Voxiris, this game is massive. Playability in the sense you can do it. Yeah, and so like I just played through this game like probably like 2 years ago, and when I finished it, I was already ready to play it again all the way through. It's that fun. All right, Stud's back, and he's got a great list of games here by the look of it. Let me take a look at these. Give me 1 second here. For SNES favorites, awesome games: Soul Blazer, ActRaiser 2, ActRaiser 1 and 2. Nice. I love ActRaiser 1. I really want to like ActRaiser 2. Give me some tips on how do you appreciate ActRaiser 2, because that game's hard. That was a hard game. Tales of Fantasia. Yeah, I've never played that one yet. After we finish all the SNES RPGs, again, only 4 left, then I'm going to start the Super Famicom RPGs. So looking forward to that. Arcana, great game. Early HAL Labs game. Dungeon Master I liked. I'm surprised to see a shout out to Dungeon Master. Not a lot of people talk up the CRPGs on here. Did you like Eye of the Beholder? If you liked Dungeon Master, you would probably really love Eye of the Beholder on Super Nintendo.
I heard that even though Randall's is a man of the temples, he is studying necromancy. If that's true, it could damage the reputation of all the temples on the continent.
Oh, I gotta keep an eye on the time too. Well, we've got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Let me pull up the map here as well. And then I will chew through the rest of this great list. Okay, so there is a temple of some kind, like round about I don't know, it's kind of confusing to see on this map. Maybe like right around here or here, something like that. So we'll come around here first and we'll look for it. They're all good up there. They're good there. Neutral character attack. Widow. That's a sylph, I think, right? Okay, let me see. Stud's SNES list. The Lost Vikings. So good. The kind of crazy concept game they just don't make anymore unless you're in the indie sphere. Wizardry 5! Ah! Wizardry 5 mentioned. Okay. The hardest RPG in English on this system, for sure. I wound up really liking Wizardry 5, but holy smokes is that game hard. Very, very tough game. Again, color me surprised at the CRPG mentions. And Secret of Mana, excellent, excellent. So you had minimal exposure to JRPGs on SNES, but you have played the CRPGs on there. Have you played Shadowrun on Super Nintendo? This game is massive replayability, definite. PS1, Suikoden 1 and 2, Kingsfield 1 and 2, Chrono Cross, Parasite Eve 1 and 2, Resident Evil games, Star Ocean 2, Legend of Gaia 7 through 9. Do you like FF Tactics? I mean, those are all great games, too. This area is covered with beautiful spots and is known as the last paradise in the Empire. Oh. Mystic Arc is, yeah, Super Famicom title. It never got an official release in English for this. Well, you know what? I think I'm about to get hit here. So I am looking forward to playing Mystic Arc, sequel to 7th Saga. And then there's another Mystic Arc on PS1 that we also didn't get. So you got MVC, RoboCop, Unfinished Business, Suikoden 1 and 2, Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh, nice. Would you get Wilds for PS5? I really liked it, and it plays well on PS5. Oh, we should do some monster hunting sometime, Sarge Smash. I didn't even look anywhere near all my games. Didn't feel like finagling. Nice use of finagling. Completely forgot. Yes. Oh, you haven't played it? I think you would really like it. Yeah, if you liked the dungeon crawlers on SNES, it's really good. DD Dragon, take care of yourself. Let me catch up here on chat. Dungeon Master, great game. Feel like CRPG games. Small amount of love. Yeah, definitely. Especially on this system, you know? More a spiritual successor than a sequel. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played it. I know there's some inter-references and things like that. Shadowrun, you remember when to relight it? Like 8. Oh, dang. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten very far as 8. It took me forever to get through some things in that game at age 38. Never mind, 8. Older, fatter, and wiser. I like that. That's good. Okay, what is... Throw something out here. Let's get rid of... We got like 3 death cards. I hear that the witch who lives in Remoto came from the Sky Islands. As a matter of fact, that man Boltorano in Alagoas used to say the same thing. Where's Alagoas? Far to the east in the Zenobia district. Okay, and then let's see if there's another little thing hovering around anywheres. There's something here, so we'll go ahead and get that. Excuse my voice. All right, it's looking good. Write it out. You like the 7th Saga more than Mystic Arc? I'm expecting, when I get to playing the Super Famicom RPGs, I'm expecting an increased difficulty on average from the list of Super Nintendo RPGs. I'm expecting some heavier themes, for sure. Like reasons why they didn't localize these games at the time. I'll be honest, I'm not super excited to replay Live Alive. So I'm not going to do that one right away, but there's like 120. And we'll probably use machine translation for some of those that don't have any translation at all. And just see what we can do. What about an indirect sequel? You ever think of that? Like maybe that's a thing, huh? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Write it out. Let's get rid of some of these cards. Yeah, the 7th Saga is... I would consider the 7th Saga to be the hardest JRPG on this system. I can't imagine that Terra Enigma or Super Ninja Boy are harder than Seventh Saga. And those are the only two JRPGs that I've not played yet on Super Nintendo. I got into it with somebody, I think this was on Facebook, who was saying Seventh Saga is not that hard. And I was like, dude, they literally, like, quantitatively changed the game in order to make it deliberately harder. Yes, you can grind, you know, to kind of skew anything in this or that way. But you can also over-grind on that game. I can't think of any other RPG on Super Nintendo in which you can grind too much and make the game too hard. I can't think of any game that fits that bill. Now, the one thing that I would say, though, is it's quite possible that Uncharted Waters and New Horizons are harder than the Seventh Saga, but I'm not considering those you know, like traditional JRPGs or anything like that. They're definitely RPG hybrids. Flew to the other continent or something, that's where you stopped. It's kind of a long game, and then at the end, Muffin, I don't know if to call you Stud or Muffin. Either of those sounds really funny to my well, let me tell you, Stud. So, what was I gonna say? Oh, yes. When I played it, it was my first time playing it, and I had to grind for like 2 hours just to be able to survive a walk between towns at the end of the game. So there was significantly difficult stuff going on. Okay, let's see. Throw out the hero star. I don't really need this pumpkin. Randall's is an embarrassment, the name of the temples. He declares a tax for... Oh, yes. Every time he opens his mouth, money, money, money. He acts like a merchant. Make your money work for you. That's what he says. Call me either one of those, or go to the lengthy route and call me world's okayest gamer. So I actually made a shirt design once. It was a cat dressed as a red mage, kind of shrugging, and the text said world's okayest gamer. I don't know why it was a cat. I just thought it was adorable. I had a mug for the longest time that had that logo or that design on it. You had to be there. You know. I'll go with Stud. I'll go with Stud. It sounds a little better than me calling you Muffin. And you can call me whatever you like. My name's Moses. I'm an author, a writer, and an editor, podcaster, streamer. Yeah, go by the Well-Read Mage. Some people call me Red. Some people call me Mage. I was on a podcast once and somebody called me Maj for Well-Read Maj, and I was like, you know what, I'll take it. My thing is, I've been called worse, you know? So, doesn't matter too much to me. There's a lot of stuff here. We'll start using some cards, I think. That it's hard, but it's not that far aligned from classic Dragon Quest. Well, too, and Start Smash, the thing is context, right? Like, I wouldn't say that Seventh Saga is the hardest JRPG ever, because I haven't even remotely played all the JRPGs. But that said, in the context of the English Super Nintendo, gotta be the hardest traditional RPG. Some people call him Ray, some people call him Jay, some people call him Ray J. Reggae? New Age Retro Mage. I don't know that reference. I really don't. I apologize. Maj is your character name in the fan films you play. A Klingon in. Oh, really? It's just that's a strange coincidence considering how much you and I already share in common. Maj, yeah. I felt like I was floating down some gilded steps with like a long train, like a red cape with the fluffy white fluff with the black specks on the side of it. That's what I felt like. It felt good. I'll be honest. You know, it felt good. Alright, Emperor Card is good. If he was called the High Monk, then Randall should be a member of the Templars. But no one has ever seen him in meditation even once. This guy doesn't sound like a nice guy, I'll tell you. Let's see. What else do we got? There's going to be another one of these up here. Ah, yes, the Rouge Mange. That almost sounds like a slur a little bit. A Rouge Mange? I know, it sounds fancy. I'll take it. I'll take it, honestly. Let's use another one of these. All heals. There we go. Oh, it's a Simpsons reference. Oh. You ever realize, like, you go back and watch some of the older Simpsons stuff, and it's so old that you don't even get, like, the reference? That's happened to me a couple times. Like, I don't even know what this is about. Most of the toughest nails, 8-bit RPGs is beaten out. Yeah, yeah. And then, sadly, tragically, like, for me, the lamest thing about not getting certain games for Super Nintendo was the Dragon Quests. I'm really bummed that we did not get the Dragon Quests. That would have been so good. I never used the death card, so... Yeah, some NES RPGs, like FF1. Somebody recently told me FF1 is a breeze. I was like, when was the last time you played that game for the first time? Studley, have you ever played FF1? FF1 on NES? That's a tough game. Have you heard about the witch Tarut who lives in Romoto? She keeps saying that she comes from the sky, but the ogre battles are coming again. Please. You want to stay away from nutcases like that. Oh, and then they're so significant they said it again. Okay, maybe just a little bit. Running out of some moolah. That's fun. Let me see the map here and try and ensure I catch everything before I push up here. There's going to be like an item here. And then it looks like there's an item. No, they got me. Yes. Played FF1 on PS1 port. Oh yeah, FF Origins. Yeah, that was actually my first time playing FF1 as well. I didn't play it on NES. I was born in '85, same year NES came out in the States, I think. So NES was my first console, but I already got it when it was a late console. See, and I didn't even know about not getting Dragon Quest 5 or 6. Like, I've shared this a couple times too. Growing up in Hawaii, there's a lot of import shops, or there were a lot of import shops. And so you'd go in and I would just see Japanese games next to English games all the time and not really know which is which. So I remember seeing Dragon Quests, but not really having any idea about what would play on what. And I remember trying to buy a Japanese game just because I thought the cover looked cool. And I took it to the guy and he's like, do you have a Super Nintendo that's purple? And I'm like, yeah. I'm like 10. And he's like, okay, well, this is not going to play that. You could cut these little things out. And my mom's like, you're not cutting things out of this system that we bought for you. So that didn't go very far. Thing with FF1 on NES for me is the stun locking. I can't. In Marsh Cave, I'm just like, I don't want to play this anymore. Marsh Cave is where I typically always stop every time I attempt the NES FF1. I think FF1 is only a breeze if you know what you're doing. And that's not going to be on a first playthrough, you know? Pretty much skip the NES. So have you ever gone back to explore the NES? Like for me, I missed out on Atari and Intellivision's console war. Some arcade stuff was before my time, things like that. First games I remember playing at all were on DOS and Commodore 64, but not super familiar with C64. It can be fun to go back and explore things from, you know, before you were born. It's what a different world, you know? Pixel Remaster is good. Yeah. That's what that was the first version of FF1 that I beat, was the Pixel Remaster version. 79, didn't get an NES until Christmas 90. Oh yeah, which is kind of cool though, because like all the good stuff was out by then, you know? Not like there wasn't good stuff, but like everything was out by then. So, you know, you could just benefit from like a full library. Let's see, there's another item right about here-ish. I just heard the front door, so let me go check on that while this does its thing. Oh, wife's got it sounds like. Right. Not everything, but quite a bit. 1 year before the Super Nintendo came out. Nice. I only read Nintendo Power in the libraries a couple times, so I didn't have the experience of buying one or having the subscription or anything like that. Nice. Yeah, I used to also bring stuff like that to school, but for me it wasn't Nintendo Power. For me it was strategy guides. I kept the Breath of Fire 2 strategy guide with me a lot. When I was younger, I spent a lot of time in hospitals, not just for myself, but for a lot of people that I knew. So I reread that thing over and over and over again, just until it was like worn to nothing. It was like worn to scraps of paper. That one, the right. No, I get you. That one I drew a lot of characters out of. I had the Pokemon Nintendo Player's Guide. That one I used a lot. My Chrono Trigger guide somehow survived all these years. One of the very few things with me that actually crossed 2 oceans. This Chrono Trigger's guide, for some reason, so I brought my Super Nintendo when I went to study in England. I brought my Super Nintendo, a handful of games, Chrono Trigger, and my Chrono Trigger strategy guide. Not because I needed it, but because this is kind of like a bonding thing. Like I knew, I need to get in with my new flatmates, and so bring the Super Nintendo and have some fun with it. But so that thing has crossed the Pacific, and it's crossed the Atlantic with me. So I'm surprised it's still functional at all. But it is somehow. It still is. Let's see if we can't. I really don't want to. Well, we're not going to use the sun there, so it is what it is. You a decent number of the player's guides. I really love those. Maybe my my favorite guides of all time. I really love the. I really love that they kind of all fit into like a format too. I thought about collecting them at one point, but right now I've just got the Chrono Trigger one. It's beat up as heck. I've got. I replaced my old Pokemon one. And it still had all the stickers in it. You remember how the stickers for the Pokemon, you could tear them off and stick them into the Pokédex section? Super glad I didn't do that. And this one that I found, I still got it. Oh, I've got a SimCity 2000 strategy guide that I think is fun. And then I've got the Earthbound strategy guide. And the scratch and sniff still works. Miraculously. Yes. And there's so much good art in there in the CT one. Oh, lending stuff and then not getting it back, never getting it replaced. That's pain right there. Super painful. I am sorry to hear about it. I've been there. I've had that happen. That happened to me with my Link to the Past and Final Fantasy VII. We had a roommate. This was back when I was living with my parents. Well, he was kind of like a... It was like a room that they were renting to this kid. And he asked if he could borrow my copy of FF7. I was like, yeah, sure. And he played it, and then he lent it to a friend who lent it to a friend who lost it to some guy in the Mojave Desert. And never got it back. I was like, well, how could you lend something to a friend that you yourself are borrowing? That's so weird. Destroyed your Earthbound guy that you loaned him. That's real tragic right there. I imagine everybody's got a story like that, huh? Oh man, that puts the that stinks into the Earthbound reference, doesn't it? Awful. That's horrible. I'm sorry to hear about it. Let's see. So that's good there. What is in this? Oh, we could actually catch that. And we'll go ahead and use another... I know at some point I've got to actually like get in here and equip all this stuff again. I gotta do all that. I'm sorry for the that stinks joke, by the way. Things just slip out. You know? Stud knows. When you're streaming, Mage knows too. When you're streaming, sometimes things come out of your mouth and you're like, oh no, why did I say that? And it's just, I don't know. It happens. It happens to the best of us, happens to the worst of us. Evidently. It happens to all. Come on, take care of these guys already. You kidding me? Okay, got him. Alright, need to have a concerted push forward. That unit's still going that way. This one there. We can bring this unit up and capture. Maybe we'll go all the way up. And let's see. There's going to be a couple other things around about. No, let me get this taken care of first. Let's grab this. And can I... Nope, can't deploy to any other units. That one's already moving. This one... He's not going to make it that far, honestly. We'll just have him do something like that. There we go. Oh, yes. Pumpkin is great when it works. That feels freaking amazing. Right. So, there's a couple other items. I think at this stage, I'm not too worried about items anymore. We've got too many of them. So we're just going to kind of, you know, blitz through the rest of this and see how fast we can get that done. Who else is down here? Oh yeah, Princess is about to get this place, and then she can move up too. There's going to be a temple on the far upper left corner that we'll shoot for. See if we can't get that. Oh, I wasn't looking at health here. Yikes. Let's do an Empress card then. That's what happens to me. You know, when it's an auto running game like this, you could definitely kind of zone out and multitask and all that, but that can be really dangerous, obviously. Here we go. Clear house. Hey now. That's not a small amount of damage. Let's see, do I get one more attack? I think that's it. Oh, I do get one more attack. Ha ha ha! Alright, took care of you. Right, so that guy could stay there. Norn is gonna have to find where is it? It should be right around here. Oh, I thought that was it. Twas the baby. Hey, you got a baby? There's another person in chat who just recently had baby. Congratulations on Bebe if it's a newborn, and if it's not a newborn, congratulations on older Bebe. Bebes are great. We were thinking about having a third, but I'm getting a little on the old side these days. The High Monk Randalls is said to have received powerful black magic from Rashidi. He claims to be a man of the temples, and yet he uses black magic? Basha. And terrible. How could he? Let's see, we could probably get this unit up here. Oh, 18 months. I mean, that is pretty new still. So congratulations. How's now, is this your first child? Oh yeah, lucky to have a second. If not, we're just happy to have one. Yeah, congrats. How are you finding fatherhood? It's definitely an adventure. My kids are 10 and 8 now. I miss when they were 18 months. But every age has its pros and cons, and it's always great that kids age up. You know, sometimes I'm like, I wish they could have been a baby forever. But then it's like, yeah, but do you really want to change a diaper forever? Or do you like having like conversations with them? You know? And then sometimes when they backsass me, I'm like, yeah, I kind of wish you were a baby again. So there's just different stages in life and stuff. What's up, Josh Pritt? How are you? Multiple tabs of favorite streamers. Oh, that's super kind of you. I didn't know that you could do that. Josh, thanks very much. Thanks for making me one of your tabs. Fatherhood has somehow been more smooth sailing than we thought, especially right now because she's enjoying life with a stomach bug and diet. Oh, yes. It's so great. Well, that's great. I'm glad you read. I'm glad you are enjoying fatherhood. In terms of reading, I have to recommend. This was the book that I read to prepare for fatherhood. I would recommend reading "Dad is Fat" from comedian Jim Gaffigan. It's an excellent book. Several vignettes on fatherhood. Some of it from his material. Yeah, it's a really great book. Oh yeah, Brainlord and J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings Volume 1. Let me put up this. I got a list on here. Let me just find it again. I just put that up there. There you go. So that's our complete list. That's every Super Nintendo RPG based on a rigorous definition structure that I came up with. That includes RPG hybrids. So RPGs combined with city sim, RPGs combined with platforming, combined with beat 'em ups, combined with arcade gameplay, combined with, you know, whatever. A witch Turut lives in this town. She is said to be over 100 years old. With all those wrinkles, I'm not surprised. Oh, little Mark's joke in there at the end. Grab this one. So, to answer your question directly, I thought Brainlord was pretty cool. It was a little on the meh side. It's somewhat average. Story isn't compelling beyond like the first 5 minutes. But it's a really cool puzzle action platformer RPG. It fits into the Arc series with Seventh Saga as well. But J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings Volume 1, that one hurts personally. Because personally, The Lord of the Rings has been a great comfort to me my entire life. I really wanted to love it. I really did. But I think it's probably the worst game on this list. Very, 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 very probably the worst game on this list. It's a shame. It is a huge shame. So, wanted to love that one. But Lord of the Rings on Super Nintendo is unique because it's the only RPG on the SNES that you could play 5-player co-op with. So, if you ever have 4 friends that want to get together to play a really slow Lord of the Rings game, you could actually do that. You know, you just need 5 controllers and a multi-tap. And yes, Draken. So I did use a guide for Draken. Yeah. These are, I'm having like flashbacks right now, like bad flashbacks here. So Draken, I used a light guide. Basically, go here next, you know, some guidance and stuff. And I did auto grinding on Draken. That dramatically helped with, you know, with actually like, friggin' like trying to do anything at any reasonable period of time. So I beat that one in like 2 days, 2 streams. I only do like 2-hour streams. So I beat that one pretty quickly. But playing without a guide and not knowing about auto grinding, Draken would be a real punk. But it was the first RPG released for Super Nintendo in the States. So it does have its place in the echelon. Now, Ultima 7 Blackgate. Okay. Next to Lord of the Rings, I do think Lord of the Rings is worse. Well, I don't know. Ultima Blackgate might be worse. Those two are the worst RPGs on this list. Ultima 7 the Black... Like, Ultima False Prophet was cool. Did you play that one, Stud? It still sounds funny to say Stud. Did you play False Prophet on SNES? I liked that one. Beautiful Death Gaming, nah! How's it going? But I did not enjoy Ultima 7 Blackgate. The port was real shoddy, and it played like a hyper oversimplified action RPG or action adventure practically. It is rough. And then there's things that are like infinite items, and like this, the whole thing is just a lopsided, you know. I am also curious how the original the original PC version is, because that would be swell. Beautiful Death Gaming over on YouTube. How are you? Welcome on in. We're about to tidy up the map here on Ogre Battle. We did 2, not 1, but count them 2 maps today on Ogre Battle, and so we will only have 5 left. And then this game will be done, and then we'll start something else. Not exactly sure what, but it'll be something. I still have not gotten an FX Pack Pro. So, oh, Stud, since you're into the CRPGs, oh, you over on YouTube as well? Nice. I do the restream, the co-streams to YouTube because I can save all my past playthroughs there. So, so that's pretty much what that's for. But mostly focused on audience building on Twitch. YouTube is the backup. But thanks for jumping over there on YouTube as well. What was I saying about stuff? Oh yeah, Stud, have you played the two Might and Magics on Super Nintendo? I've heard that they are among the glitchiest RPGs on here. So I don't know if I'm super excited about that or not, but that's a little spooky, you know? Oh yeah. Okay, so then I could get this all the way up here because now we got the Lich there. So the Lich can just hold this spot. There we go. It didn't feel very good. Yeah, Might and Magic 2 should be my next one. I'm really not looking forward to it. I've struggled with pretty much all of the CRPGs on here, despite the fact that I enjoyed Eye of the Beholder and Dungeon Master. I also enjoyed Wizardry 5, but that is a really hard game. If we're adding like huge levels of glitchiness to a CRPG, I mean, there really could be a lot that could go wrong there, you know? Are you gonna jump back and forth? They're gonna jump back and forth. That's funny. I think there's a more significant lag on YouTube actually. Just out of curiosity. Out of sheer curiosity. Let me see here. Josh Pritt, thanks for the Blue Maid redemption. I actually do need to hydrate, so I will do that. Right, Sarge. I remember you were playing Might and Magic 1 on NES. And it sounded amazing. Like, amazing. And then I'm just, like, presented with these Might and Magic 2 and 3, and I'm like, I don't know. You know what we could do is finish Uncharted Waters 1 after this. Maybe I'll do that. Because I'm not in a position yet to purchase the FX Pack Pro. Trying to upgrade a character to a specific class and then his alignment shifted and blocked me out of the class. Oh, that's when you stop playing. Yeah. Yeah. I nearly rage quit when I nearly rage quit when I accidentally teleported my whole party into a wall, a solid wall of stone, and the whole party got wiped because that game has permadeath. So yeah, that's fun. Once you get traction, it was impressive to see how vast the game world felt and how ambitious it was on NES. I'll have to play it someday. We did wind up beating Wizardry 5. My goal is to beat all of these games too. And that's, again, they were specifically for the purpose of researching for the book that I published last year. The problem is there are some games that are challenging or frustrating to try and finish. This game, yeah, Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen. Also, why is it not on like NSO? Why is it not available on just modern system? Just put it out already, you know? How about an Ogre Battle collection? You know, put the original Tactics Ogre in there, put Ogre Battle March of the Black Queen, put Knights of Lotus, put Person of Lordly Caliber. That could be the tricky one. Hey, what's up? Okay. Is it Shoner? Because I remember we had this discussion about pronunciation. And I beg your pardon because I'm probably going to mess it up again. I am really sorry. But, Todd, let me get you in with the giveaway. Giveaway ends tomorrow, by the way. So I will be picking a winner with our random wheel tomorrow. Massive issue with not completing games. You enjoy them and then we get to the very end and put the game down. Yeah, created means of accountability, for sure. I get that. I think there are some games I probably would have dropped. Schooner. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Shoner. And then I keep forgetting that you're the same guy. Schooner. Todd. I don't know why the brain wants to be like Shoner. Schooner. You said it was German, right? Because I remember this conversation. we are somewhat limited with the red mage magic, but you know, I do what I can. Let's see. How about we give ourselves a little edge here? We'll do. We got a bunch of these. Come on, take these guys out already. You can do it! You just gotta believe. Okay, so... well, she's still didn't find this one down here. Where is this? There's gotta be... Like, according to the guide, there is one here, but I don't see where it is. Write it out. I might have to skip that one. German pronunciation can throw you off. Dennis Schroeder, right? Or Schroeder. So I got to remember that the O is oo. Reynolds calls himself the Grand Monk, but he's actually just a merchant. He used the confusion brought on by the war to buy that position from the Empire. Like they say, the worse someone becomes, the better he tries to look. Okay, so, I mean, I don't know. Let me see. All right, hi, wifey. We'll be here, stud, for a few more minutes at least. Let me see. What was this? Ryan C. There's nothing down there. The guide was wrong. No. Yeah, it happens from time to time. Let me see. I think that's it then. She is going to need to... Well, she's kind of too far away from anything, really. We could use boots, though. Right there. Whoops. And there's like a temple right here or something. And then once we get those last temples, then I think that's going to be everything for me. And then we'll finish this stage. And none too soon, because I got to go pretty soon. The umlaut! Well, how are you supposed to pronounce Panzer? Is it Panzer? I heard that Randall's is terrified that the rebels have come here. Seems that he hasn't had a good night's sleep ever since the fall of Zenobia. Well, at least it helped him with his debt. Okay, and then we just kind of finish up these last few spots, and that's it. So it's coming.
Liberation. Lucky.
I think we got a world card earlier, so I think that one gave it to everybody, which is awesome. Too many world cards. Randall's is an embarrassment to the name of the temples. He declares it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna finish this up here. Got a heavy roll the R. Panzer! Acknowledged. A little, I learned all my European speech from Command and Conquer. Any CNC fans in chat? It's been a long time since I've even thought of Command and Conquer, but it's so good. Hey, he killed my ghost. He burned my shake. Same energy. Alright, fine. And how are we looking over here? We're pretty close. Pretty close. Just gotta get there. CNC. Yeah, nobody really talks about Command and Conquer anymore. Oh man, yeah, a long time ago. I really, really loved Red Alert. I thought Red Alert was some of the best RTSing I've ever done in my life. So good. Yeah, the Tim Curry space stuff. Yeah, it's so good. I love how, like, Red Alert 1's pretty straight-faced. It's pretty serious business. You got, like, I always thought the guy that they had playing Stalin was terrifying. And then, if I'm thinking of the right game. And then by the time you get to the Tim Curry stuff, it's like, all right, now this is a comedy. Right? Even the line is just funny. I want to know how directing that went. It had to be a blast. When's the last time they even made a Command and Conquer anyway? Had to be a long time ago. Yeah. Who owns that now? That's not an EA, is it? Let me see. Command and Conquer. General? Westwood. Oh, yeah. It is currently owned by EA. Yeah, Westwood did a lot of good stuff. They were on the SNES port of Eye of the Beholder, too. I think they developed that one and then Capcom published it. Oh, shoot. They did a remaster collection in 2020? So the last new one then was 2010. Okay. Remastered collection. Yeah, this is PC only, right? Yeah. Remasters of the first two Command & Conquer games. Command & Conquer and Red Alert, along with their expansion packs. Oh, so it's not a full collection then. It's just the two games. But still, you can get a lot of fun out of those. You absolutely could. That's good stuff. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to hustle here a little bit. Oh, really? Command & Conquer Rivals. Interesting. Tiberian Twilight. Yeah, Tiberian Sun, was it? I barely played any of those. Mostly the original and Red Alert. Oh, I can still hear the, what was it, Hell March? Yeah, that's good.
Liberation. Thank you.
Oh, look, it's freaking out up there. Let's get rid of... I've already got two of those. No! Ugh. There we go. Randall's is an embarrassment. Yes, so I've been told. Okay, and we're about to clear that, so we're good.
Liberation.
Let's get him.
Lucky.
Heard that one of the four Devas, General Lovelon, is in Salarn Castle. Lovelon must have been called here by the High Monk Randalls, who I hear is not a nice guy. They'll be fine. Oh, they released ads saying we are so back. Yeah, that's a shame. That is a shame. It would be cool if they could do another one. I really think RTS needs to make a comeback. Oh yeah, these folks. That was pretty heavy damage right there. Oh, what? They're not on there? It's not on there? Because I did that one recently, like a couple games ago. Let me see. Might be under live rather than under videos. But not all of my past playthroughs are on there. Like, I didn't get some of the earlier games that I did. Those sadly are not on there. Let's have... Who's this? Oh, Buried Treasure. I don't want it. Let's see. I think he's the closest. We'll have Debonair take care of this. Just gotta plow through those enemies. Okay, so yeah, if you go to live and you scroll back through that, it'll be Ogre Battle, Paladin's Quest, Ultima 7, The Black Gate. It took me 9. Yeah, some of the numbering is wrong here, but it took me 9 playthroughs, so like about 18 hours to get through Ultima 7 The Black Gate. And I was in extra rough time because I lost data like twice and had to restart the whole game. And that's what happens when you play on original hardware. Like sometimes it just is that way, you know? So I need to rename that. Oh, you used to use Restream too. Cool. Yeah, I gotta watch the time. I know. I'm real close. Real close. I don't want any more items. Just export it. Oh yeah. I was doing that, and then I just got tired of doing it manually. You know, so we just now that you can legally do it, like it's not against Twitch's policies anymore to co-stream, I think it's called. Then yeah, I just do it now. So recorded too much in too short a period of time. Ah, shucks. Have you tried looking into Restream Mage? I mean, because it just dumps everything there for me, you know. And then the only manual check I do is if I have like a short broken stream like earlier this morning, then I just delete it from YouTube. But everything's on there, and then I don't have to think about it. Automation is really good for me because I hate doing stuff manually. Like if robots could just carry me through the rest of my life, that would be great. That'd be so good. Okay, we gotta watch the time here. Coming up, I got about maybe 10 minutes before I gotta like run out the door. So it's gonna be a close one today. But squeezing 2 in, you know? You did restream to kick in here. YouTube's too small. Oh, for sure. Oh, okay, yeah. So you've got a whole process then, yeah. My easy restream gave me huge issues. Never had OBS. Completely disconnect me so frequent. Stop using restream and OBS worked just fine again. You know what? I was having a lot of disconnection issues, and a lot of it came down to my VPN. I was using Nord. I switched to VPNs. It seems like things are better now. I haven't had a disconnection for a while. But you know, knock on wood. You never know. Josh Pritt with a Red Mage redemption. Red Mage, arguably the best dressed mage, because that's a real category, right? Like this is a real thing. I remember, so I don't have a big YouTube either, but I mostly just push stuff over there because some people are like, I don't really want to make a Twitch. Like, you just watch on YouTube. But I remember one guy commented on, I only get bad comments on YouTube. But I remember one guy commented on one of my streams. He was like, you talk too much. Oh, it was like, you talk too much about nothing. I was like, what am I supposed to talk about? You know? Cut me some slack. 2 hours of what? You want me to comment on Ogre Battle, March of the Black Queen? For 2 hours every weekday? I enjoy talking about nothing. And I enjoy that you're here to participate in the discussion of nothing. It's a stream about nothing. Why are red mages so red? I mean, what makes them red? I don't know. People are always telling me, you're so red. This is the stream sign. It is. There it is. See, it writes itself. Wait, who was that person saying that crepple at you? No, that was over on YouTube. YouTube comments have always been grumpy, you know? It's because I can talk really fast. I got a microphone. But yeah, it's just, you know, you folks know, your fellow streamers. Huh. But what about airline food? I mean, you eat it in the air. It's air food. But then you swallow it, so the food goes down, but the plane goes up. Oh, Mr. Tempered. Oh, you came in just in time for the terrible Jerry Seinfeld impression. Thanks for being here. We got like a few minutes left on this. I'm about to finish up this map. You will be happy to know that I crunched through two. Oh yeah, second to last day to get your entries in for the giveaway. Now, oh yeah, I've decided once I finish this game, we've got about 5 maps left after this. Once I finish this game, I am going to, I'm going to revisit Uncharted Waters 1, and we'll finish that up. Oh, yeah. On Restream. So I'm using the free Restream right now. It does YouTube and Twitch for me. How did you find Kick? We were talking about Kick not too long ago. Oh, Mr. Temper back down to a 7 stream streak. Ooh, yikes. Oh, Josh Pritt, I got you. Kick sucks for the retro community. What is it? Mostly like Fortnite, Minecraft, that sort of thing. I don't want that. Okay, fight the bad guy. Stop fighting like normal little hench people. Too many of these. Yeah, what the heck? Oh, that's true. Okay, let me just like, I don't know. Lots of gambling? That's interesting. Yeah. Mostly at my age and with everything that I've experienced online, the good and the bad, I really don't want to start from scratch building on a new platform. I think the last time I tried that was Blue Sky. I don't want to move to a different platform and try to build a new audience. I mean, a lot of the prevailing wisdom of the day is, oh, here we go. So you've made it here. Do you think that you can defeat the great Randalls? If you kill me, Rashidi will be very displeased. Levelon, how could you leave at a time like this? At least I have the power that Rashidi has given me. Alright, here we go. There's an auto sort? See, I don't know where the auto sort is. I only saw the manual sort. The sort of thing that is manual. Let's full card this fool and just hammer. Hammer time. Hammer time. Alright, let's do it. Ooh. He uses that, huh? Let me see. Do I have, I do not. That's fine. We'll be, oh, you know what? I can use a world card. That's what those are for. It's really nice. Technically speaking, they have better incentives for streamers. The elephant in the room is that you need a pre-established audience. You fall on crew. It is interesting, Mr. Tempered, that you're the only one who's not a streamer commenting on Kick like that, right? I wonder if you would feel differently if you did try streaming on Kick yourself about it. I am okay, wifey. I'm okay to go get the kids. I'll be out in like 5 minutes. Like this is like down to the white. There we go. Got him. All right, sweet. Wonderful. Awesome, beautiful. Effulgent. Conflagrant. Convalescence. Convergence. Con artists. I don't know. Other stuff. We did it, y'all. We did it. Contraction. Thank you. Okay, can enjoy watching people on Crazy Zero. Yeah, you gotta get on there. You gotta get streaming. You know, that's what you should do. Should get streaming. Okay, I am in contraception. I'm in a bit of a rush today, so I'm gonna drop you folks off at Mr. Temper's place. Mr. Temper, sorry. Too many misters! I'm gonna drop you off at Mr. JRPG's place. That dude is playing through every PS1 and PS2 RPG. So go check him out, give him a follow. I love you. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Stud, it was great chatting with you today. Oh, I'll keep an eye out for you when you're streaming as well, all right? Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.